Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to this video. This will be an intro for many videos to come. I am bringing to you my makeup collection in several parts. This is going to be an overall view of my collection for you guys so you can see what I have. Also, I can try and answer questions for you in terms of my experience with these products. I just want to make you guys aware of what's lurking in my collection in case you haven't seen me using them on film, which there's a lot of things that you probably haven't seen me use. And so if they're products that you're interested in hearing about or having my opinion on or having a full review or wear test or what have you, please leave all of that in the comments below. Let's go ahead and get into the video. We're going to talk about single shadows, liquid shadows, and shadow sticks. The first and only liquid eyeshadow I have came from BoxyCharm. No shade to them because this is a relatively new release from Cover FX and I am more than happy that I got to try it and I do want to make use of it. I just don't know that I've quite found the exact right application method for my preferences. So this is the Color FX Shimmer Veil in the shade Amethyst. This is what the packaging looks like. This is a beautiful purple shade. I wouldn't say it's duochrome necessarily, but there's definitely a unique type of shift to it. And my sister does recommend. She has tried this. I have not tried it this way just yet, but I will. She likes to go in with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which is white, and use that as a white base and then put this on over top. She says in that way it performs the best because you have that sticky white base for this to adhere to, as well as this is beautiful, but it is not opaque. You can see my skin through it. So she felt like this applied over a white base really made it much more popping as well as long lasting. I will say when I first used this, I did have some glitter fallout on my face. And so that's why I said I haven't really exactly found the exact right way to use this, but I do like it. This one did come in a Sephora Play box that my friend received and she went ahead and gave it to me to try it out for you guys. And this is the Laura Mercier Rose Gold Caviar Stick Eye Color. This is what it looks like. It's just a tiny little crayon. I was surprised for a sample that came in a Sephora Play box. There's actually a decent amount of product in here. I like that this applies really smooth. However, it does have a dry down factor that makes it nice and easy. Again, this is a rose gold. I think it's more to the gold than the rose side, but it is really pretty. And I have been pairing this with my Naked 3 lately quite a bit. This is my Pan That palette in case you've missed it. I really like to put this all over the lid and then tap one of the shimmer shades on top. Partially it acts as like a glitter glue or a little bit of a tacky base for, you know, application, but also it just adds an extra little dimension of shimmer that I really like. Next is another jumbo eye pencil from NYX. This is in the shade 611 Yogurt. And this is what it looks like. This is very, very similar to the Laura Mercier one. If you're looking for a less expensive dupe, I do highly recommend any of the jumbo eye pencils from NYX. However, this one is a bit more to the rose shade. Even though I would still call this a rose gold, I feel like it's more to the rose side versus the gold side. I really, again, like this as a base for eyeshadow. It really works nice to pat something over top. Either one of these I absolutely use on a no makeup day. I just draw this all over the lid, a little bit up in the crease, and just tap it out very lightly with a finger and go in with mascara and be on my way. It's just a nice, like I said, little trick to have in your back pocket on days where you need to get out the door quickly. let's dive into single eyeshadows. There are not that many, so I'll go ahead and swatch them live for you.
I have maybe some glitter fallout in my eye right now, so if I'm blinky, that's why.
This is my one and only ColourPop Super Shock Shadow, and this is in the shade Bouncy. I'm kind of glad that I didn't go ham and purchase these, a whole bunch of these to start with, even though I was very attracted to them. It's just not my jam. I just don't reach for single shadows all that often. However, this is a gorgeous shade. It has a nice taupey base to it, but then it also has some like purple and green shift to it. I don't know, it's definitely interesting, and I've talked about this one before in my Trendy Time Savers One Shadow looks. I will link that for you, but this is what it looks like. There is some glitter in there, which I don't mind so long as it stays on my face, but it just is a nice color, and this works great because it is a mid-tone shimmer. That's what I like to reach for when I'm creating a one shadow look. I will tap this over the lid and get it as intense as I possibly can, and then just blend the tiniest bit out in the crease, and boom, that's a one shadow look, one and done, out the door. Some of these I really have no idea what they are, and I apologize for that, but again, I got these from Ipsy so long ago. And I do keep all of these in my little Tarte magnetic palette. This is a really nice magnetic palette. I'm gonna blind you with the mirror for a second, and here's, you know, this is literally all the single eyeshadows that I own, and some of these are not shadows. So this is a beautiful, again, what I would call a rose gold, but it has a nice strong red rosy base to it, and it is a pretty color. I absolutely would use this one again for a one shadow look, and I do like it. I just forget to reach for it. Because next is a little single that I received from Elizabeth Mott in my Ipsy bag. I like everything that I have tried from Elizabeth Mott through Ipsy. It's a nice taupey shade, and again, I love this for a one shadow look. There's just enough sheen to it that it adds, you know, a nice interest and dimension to the eye, but it also has a nice neutral taupey base, so you can kind of blend it out in the crease as well, and it works really well for that. Next is a little single from The Balm, and it is very tiny, and it's this little brown single here. No idea what the shade name is, I just know it's from The Balm. And again, I think it would make a nice one shadow look. This is more to the warm side of brown, which is nice. And again, it has a sheen to it, but not glittery or anything like that. Next is this shadow from Ofra Cosmetics. And again, I don't know the shade, I apologize. This is just, I mean, these are things I received way before my YouTube channel was like a twinkle in my eye. But this is a very, very beautiful gold shade, and I do remember being very excited at the time to receive this from Ipsy, being the brand of Ofra, because I knew it was a, you know, higher end brand. So here it is. It is so pretty. It's just a really nice gold shade, and I think that this gold would absolutely go with either one of the two brown shades that I showed you. Right. The last two are kind of hard to get out of here, so I'm going to go ahead and show them to you in the palette. There are these two small rectangular ones right here. Again, I do know that these came from Smashbox. I just don't know the shade names. They came in a Sephora Playbox of a friend, and she passed them along to me, but it didn't say the shade names or anything on the packaging. So this is a really nice duo, actually. I think the brown is really nice in that you could sheer it out a little bit and use it as a transition, or, you know, go a little deeper with it and use it as a crease shade. I absolutely think you could get a complete look out of these two shadows. There they are. Here's this nice bronzy brown shade, and then this really nice pink. It definitely has a nice golden shift to it, and it is a warm pink, closer to a coral pink than like a rose pink, if that makes sense. So yeah, those are my liquid shadows, shadow sticks, and single eyeshadows. Pretty short and sweet. I hope you guys are enjoying these collection videos. As a reminder, I would love to have you request videos, any questions you might have, all of that good stuff down in the comment section. I hope all of your makeup days are beautiful makeup days, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!